Hello and welcome back to another episode of Gregicality Skyblock Edition. In today's episode, I really want to craft our first circuits as well as the basic steam turbine and the wire mill. So I've done some preparations. Firstly, here are some motors. These take tin cables, which are just black carpet. That's why I've been needing the black wool, string and tin wire. Tin wire is just tin plates with a wire cutter. And tin plates are from the forge hammer. So let's craft these. Then these are the circuits. So these were really expensive, the red alloy cable, because I needed like 9 of these. And each plate, I needed essentially to craft 10 plates, meaning I needed 15 red alloy ingots, and 1 red alloy ingot is 1 copper and 4 redstone. So I needed 15 copper and 60 redstone to craft them, which took a while. Thankfully, I've processed a lot of ores because I've been able to sieve more thanks to our rock breaker, like right here. Let's craft andesite because I really want to get the base done eventually. Also, I'm probably gonna need to either make drawers or upgrade that chest. You know what? Let's make drawers. You can just make one here and another. Let's use this crafting table because all my other ones are being used up at the moment, like so. And let's put them here and here. Let's grab all the granite. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any way to pause the rock breaker other than let it run out of steam. So let's grab the wrench, because right now I don't need any more rocks, and I'd really like my other machines to get the steam instead of the rock breaker. Right then, where was I? The vacuum tubes were easy, they just took a lot of copper, and this is just glass dust. Basic circuit board, again, a lot of copper, and sticky resin is just slime ball in a furnace, and wood plank are just wood dust in a compressor, and wood pulp is just pulverized logs. You put a log in the pulverizer, then you compress it. So the resistor, again, a bunch of copper. Yeah, in the early game, just a bunch of copper. Now then, let's place that here. Let's also place this here. And this is the LV machine hole. We're gonna craft a lot of these. These take tin cable, which I've already shown. Wrought iron plates, we know how to do that. Steel plates, again, simple. And this is just more steel plates. Boom. There should have been a quest. Yeah. Look at all this. We're making progress, let me tell you. And now then, we need to put the other machine hole here, and we made our first steam machine. A basic steam turbine. For now, I'm gonna place the steam turbine here, like so. The steam turbine, it's obvious from the name that it turns steam into energy, into EU. EU is the energy system in this mod in GregTech instead of the classic RF. And yeah, now then, we've already produced like 640 EU, and we're already making more 960 EU. So great. Now that we made our first machine, first of all, I'm really impressed that we got it 7 episodes in. Also, that we only got it with like 4-5 steam machines and a small steam coal boiler. Usually you'd first want to upgrade into high pressure, at least your mass rate of forge hammer and coal boiler, and then go for that. However, I guess you could say I rushed a bit, but that's okay. Eventually we're gonna upgrade them. So let's put more in the thingy. Let's place around 18 or something. We already have some steel, but it's, again, we should be running it 24/7. Boom, more coke. I also saved some gravel in the also, yeah. We have a lot of steel being made, and at the moment, so yeah. Now then, I think I decided what machine I want to go for next, and it's the basic wire mill. Cause if we go for the plate bender, basic bending machine, we're essentially turning our 1.5 ingots into one plate, but with a bending machine, it's one ingot, one plate, meaning it's 50% more efficient. But with a wire mill, we're turning our one ingot into two wires instead of one, meaning it's 100% more efficient. So that's why I want to make it. Now then, this requires a lot of stuff. Right off the bat, it requires like 12 tin cables. I've also memorized some recipes, so that's why, because I've played it a lot, that's why I don't click on them. Meaning I need 12 plates, I need 18 tin. Like so. Then I also need 9 steel plates. I already got 1. I need 8 more, meaning I need just 1 more piece of steel. We have enough, like there. What else? Tin. We'll need to make a bit more carpet. That should be enough. I hope so, at least. That's also. Ooh, we're out of string. Right then, let's place an oak sapling. Let's also take a silkworm. Let's crouch and uncrouch. Come on. Bruh, what? This tree just don't wanna grow. Anyway, let's go kill some mobs. I want to see if I can get some more coal. Also bones. This hammer, the sledgehammer, was one of my best investments, because like it has a durability of 315, meaning it can process like 4 to 5 stacks of blocks before needing to be repaired, and the cost to repair it is just 2 bones. So that's really expensive. That's really inexpensive. Sorry. Yeah. Unfortunately, some withers can walk through walls when they get transformed, but that's okay. We also got necrotic bones, which are just modifiers. Also, will you grow already? I'll maybe have to use a dark oak sapling. Yeah, because the oak's being stubborn right now. Let's put coal there. Yeah, there we go. It's okay. Right then. Is this done? Tin plates. It's full of steam in it. So what's going on here? I'll cut. Oh, the exhaust. Yeah. Thank God I noticed it right now. Make sure when you're dealing with steam machines that the exhaust is always free, because I used to have the exhaust right there, but I covered it up, so yeah, and you take damage. Let's put it down there. Let's go grab a slab. Again, I didn't make any changes to the base. That's probably gonna be next episode. This is also out of steam, because I'm waiting on getting more building blocks. Right then, we got our 9 steel plates. Now we can do this. If I'm not mistaken, it takes a wrench like so. You need to put this there and there. Now I need more tin. You see why this wire cut is gonna be very useful now. So I needed this, I needed this, and I need some string. Can I reach? No. And how about now? There we go. How much string we got? 53. That's not gonna be enough in the long term. but for now it's gonna be fine. Let's also repair this. Put this back here, string, and there we go. That's another LV machine hole. It goes in the middle, doesn't it? Yeah, now we need 2 more cables, and then it's just a bunch of batch crafting. I need 4 of these. These take like 3 iron each, not to mention the 6 copper each. So 6 4 is 20. It's 24. I need a bit more iron. I'm surprised I ran out already. I'm gonna have to grind, won't I? Let's search for Fe illuminate. We have. Oh, we have some magnetite, just barely. By the way, if you want to look for something, you can double click this and it will show up. Okay, like so. I'm gonna need to do a bit more grinding after this clip. Iron file. I also need about 16 redstone, roughly. Thankfully, here is 60 redstone. Let's also deal with these. Like so. Should be done with the carpet and stuff. Boom, the corners. This needs to be like so. Is this done? I need 9. Also, how's this doing? Yeah, it's doing alright. Is this full? Not quite, but close enough. Now we need to throw them here to clean. This goes here. Let's grab redstone. Boom, 4 magnetic iron rods. Now the only thing left is the copper, which is probably gonna take a bit, not gonna lie. Also, the reason I have 2 tin rods on me is because they are used in recipes later on. For instance, the basic mixer and the basic chemical reactor. These are both stuff we're gonna use. Also the pump, but I'm not sure when we're gonna use that exactly. So yeah, for now I decided to pre-craft them, even though technically it's a bit of a waste, but I don't mind. What's this? Impure powder. How's this doing? It's getting there. Also, yeah, another way would be to like put redstone and stuff instead of the drawer, but I found this compact setup a lot better. Plus it's my design, so yeah. Anyway, how's this doing? 14, close enough, come on. I really should have upgraded the steam coal boiler. Let's see, high steam, high pressure steam coal. Whoa, what the? Where did you come from? FNF7. Can he spawn on top of there? No. Huh. Where did he come from? Aha, oh. Well, no, that doesn't have any. Oh, yeah, I figured it out. Interesting. Anyways, now after that rude intrusion, we should have all the copper, like so. I've also had to make a second pair of wire cutters, but now we shouldn't really use them anymore, because we have a freaking wire mill. Let's go. Now then, let's get some slabs to build with. And I'm probably gonna use wire. I don't think I'm gonna get into Gregicality electricity in this episode. I mean, to explain how it works, because it's quite unique. But since we only have one machine, it doesn't really matter. When we also get the basic vending machine, I'm gonna go into detail. So for now, you have to wait. Right. I also need some thin wire. These are essentially the conduits, not the conduits, the leadstone flax ducts of this pack. My throat is killing me. And yeah, as you can see, it's powered. This is the thin cable transfers LV power. This is an LV machine, LV basic steam turbine. So yeah, now let's get into this high pressure steam coal boiler. It needs like 5 plates. Steel, which needs 5, 6, 9 steel. I'm calculating correctly. 9 steel plates. That should help with steam production. It also needs a clay, like so. Also, I decided to remove the things I had on top, because even if it rains and they get filled up, that's okay, because I use them to get clay either way, so water doesn't really bother me. So we need the brick cast, the foam, like so. Also, let's just use creosote, even though it's just 8 items, because I have an abundance of that I'm probably never gonna fully use, unless if we make it a big boiler. Also, do I have any more coal? I do not. Alright, that's something to grind for off camera. Are these done? Yeah. Let's also get... Okay, I don't have cobblestone. Now I do. Let's also get a furnace, and now we're waiting on the bricks. Now then, let's claim all of these. Boom. We've already unlocked so much. Mica insulator foil, that's gonna be our next. But it needs a cluster mill, it needs mica based sheet, asbestos, mica based pulp. I want to check something if I want to go to coil. This is gonna be way down the line, but I want to see something. Alumino silicate wool. It's alloy smelter, silicon dioxide, and sapphire. The quest book suggests we use mica insulator foil, but that takes a lot more machines to make. But aluminum silicate wool is better IMO. Thing is, it's 1 minute per craft, so 4 minutes per recipe. Not to mention that it's quite expensive with the sapphire dust or the silicon dioxide. So I'm not sure. I guess we'll follow the quest book. But still, we're way off, so we shouldn't really worry about it right now. Boom, high pressure steam coal boiler. Right then, I'm gonna cut because I wanna check some stuff, and I'll be right back. I've returned. To be frank, this is the following day, so I don't quite remember what I wanted to check out. However, I did do some grinding of camera. Firstly, look at all this. I got a lot more steel, some coal. I still have a lot of tin I have to process. I have a lot of iron, copper, redstone finally, and yeah. I also have all this, which is like pretty expensive, at least copper wise. It took like something like 40, no, it took like 23 times 3, that's like 70 copper just to make this. Anyway, now let me explain what this is. This is, firstly, I want to make the steam grinder. I did some testing in a creative world, and it turns out that the steam grinder takes 4 times the amount of steam. However, 2 times the it takes like 4 times the amount of steam, but it can process 8 more items at a time. For instance, with a little bit more steam, I'll be able to process 8 tin or chunks at a time. So I really want to get that, because waiting for the macerator is quite painful. And in order to make that, you need these 2 potent gears, which take 8 potent each, which is just this dust, which is lead, bronze dust. You pulverize bronze ingots, and tin dust. In order to get lead, you need to process gravel through the tinola mesh, so I had to do that. And yeah, let's melt it. The rest I'm gonna have to process into plates. And now the second part of my grinding. As you can see, all the crafting tables are full. Firstly, let's make the small gears. You'll see why. Secondly, let's make 2 circuits. Then let's put the small gears here to make electric pistons, like so. And a quest complete with that to go. And lastly, these go here. And this wrench, boom, basic bending machine. Now I'm a little bit confused on why there isn't a quest for it, considering there's a quest for practically everything else. But I guess it's fine, because even though there's no quest, I would have crafted it. Now then, I guess I'll place it, well, if I wanted to be efficient, I'd place it like here or something. So, Gregtech Power. Gregtech Power works in EU, as you can see. I imagine it's electric units, but I could be wrong. And it also works in amps. Now you may be wondering, what are amps? Amps are like, I tend to think of them as power sources. Now, even though I have one turbine producing energy, I can only run one machine at a time. If I try to run both, I can't. One of them runs out of power. Despite actually having all the power necessary in the backlog here. So it's not like RF in normal mode, in thermal expansion or NIO, which is difficult, I guess, to get used to, but you get used to it eventually. Now then, what the bending machine does is, if we take some piece of steel, and it also needs a circuit to, I need to figure out that. Right, be right back. Alright, and here's the circuit. Now to craft the circuit I need to put it in the crafting grid again, like so. And now then, you may be wondering what this circuit is all about. Firstly, you can open it, however we're not gonna need that for now. Secondly, if you go into the steel ingot, press U, then go to the metal bender, you can see that in order to turn a steel into a steel plate, you need a configuration 0. That's because if you wanted to make, for instance, a dense steel plate, you'd put like 9 steel ingots in, but the machine wouldn't know if you wanted to make a dense plate or you wanted to make a normal plate. That's why you need to add a circuit to tell it what to do. Now if I do this, boom. Also, I made the high pressure steam coal boiler, and let me tell you, has this saved me. Firstly, it just makes, I think, double the steam, but like it's really freaking useful. Extremely, actually. Alright then, how's this doing? Let's turn it off. Check out the arrows. I'm still very proud of this design. Also, if you go on the cable, you die. You get boiled alive. Because I have to process, as you saw, I have to process all of these into plates. I wanted to make another high pressure steam coal boiler, like so, because let's also grab a couple of stacks, because yeah, it takes a lot of steam and I don't want to constantly have to go here and turn it off, turn it on again, etc. Now where am I gonna put this? I guess I can put it here. Should work here, I guess. Let me take a slab. If I put it here, yeah. Thing is, I'm gonna have to upgrade that pipe, and I'm gonna have to upgrade the 4 following pipes as well, because these make 150. If I go to pipe, also oops, caps lock, pipe. Firstly, I'm gonna need to find a pipe that works, because I think both of these produce 150 every NX amount of ticks. Let's go into high steam. They produce 150 in 10 ticks, so they produce 15 a tick, I'd imagine. So I think it should be fine, the pipe, I guess. Well, even if it isn't, I guess it's gonna backlog, which is always good, I suppose. So let's refuel you, and I'm gonna have to do this for a while. The steam furnace, where should I put it? Well, technically, yeah, see, boiled alive. Technically, let me see something. I should be able to come here, sort of, like so. Have the steam alloy up here. This is really, I guess, odd, the design. I guess it should work. Yep. Now if I go down here, and I have access to it like so. That's a first. Anyway, in the next episode, I want to get the multi-block steam grinder. I'm also gonna maybe think about moving this whole thing, and also I really want to build a base out of andesite or something. However, I'm not still sure if I want to do that now or after I build the grinder. I think after, since it's a multi-block and it's a hassle to move. Not to mention that I've only looked on the bronze part of the multi-block. This is all the blocks I'm gonna need. These take protein, tin, bronze. Okay, protein, tin, bronze, bronze. So I'm probably gonna need more bronze, though that's easy to get. Anyway, make sure to like and subscribe, and please let me know if you like the content and want to see more. Bye!